Good morning, boys and girls. I miss you very much, but I'm very thankful that we can use a computer. And Mrs. Ballant and I have been working together, and I'd like to start reading to you, hopefully every day of the school week while you're busy at home with your family. This week we were talking about the letter, well, had we been in school, we'd be on the letter S. And I have a lovely book that my children used to enjoy when they were young. It's called The Adventures of Stuart Little. Stuart Little's a little mouse who goes on many adventures. And now I would like to read chapter 1 of Stuart Little. You know, Stuart begins with the letter S, like our friend Sophia. That's the letter we were going to be talking about in school. School, another letter S. So let's begin The Adventures of Stuart Little. I'll read and then I will show you the pictures. I know how much you boys and girls love the pictures. One day, Stuart Little's family, his mother, his father, and his brother, George, all went out. So there's Stuart, a little mouse, and his family's leaving the house. Stuart was left alone with the family cat, Snowbell. "I guess it's just you and me, Snowbell," said Stuart. "Oh, joy," said Snowbell. So here's Stuart, and there's the family cat, Snowbell. I don't have a pet at home, but maybe you do. "We could have fun together," Stuart said. "You know, like friends do and like family does." "Please," said Snowbell. "I don't eat you for lunch. That's as friendly as I get with a mouse." You know, boys and girls, cats actually like to chase mice. So Snowbell really doesn't want to play with Stuart. Let's turn the page to find out what happens next. "Let's play a game," said Stuart. "Snowbell yawned." "Checkers, Parcheesi," said Stuart. "How about a nice game of hide and seek?" Snowbell said. "Stuart, you hide and I will seek." So Snowbell, I think she really wants Stuart to just leave her alone. "Hide and seek it is," said Stuart. "Close your eyes and count to 100. That's a very big number, boys and girls. "You bet," Snowbell said. He closed his eyes and he fell asleep. Look, Snowbell is sleeping on the sofa and Stuart is off to hide. Where do you think he'll hide? If you were a mouse, where would you hide in your house? Stuart tried a few hiding places. Okay, so he looked at the library. Do you have a library in your house, boys and girls? See, here he is at the library in his house. He looked in the pantry where our food is kept in our home. Then he saw a flower vase on a high shelf. That is a good hiding place, Stuart said. Okay, I think he's climbing up high in the kitchen. I see a toaster, an old-fashioned toaster. He climbed up onto the shelf and slid down into the vase. He sat down to wait. "Snowbell will never find me here," Stuart said. So on one page, there's Stuart climbing, and there's the vase, boys and girls. And look, he's going into that vase. It'll be very hard to find Stuart there, don't you think? Let's see what happens next. After a while, Stuart said, "It's not very comfortable in here." After another while, Stuart said, "Oh, this game used to be more fun. I'm not having fun." Finally, Stuart said, "I think I'm the only one playing the game." Remember, Snowbell is asleep, boys and girls. Stuart is playing that game all by himself. Poor Stuart. Stuart stretched his arms up. He could not reach the top of the vase. "Oh no, I'm stuck in here," Snowbell woke up and stretched. I guess old Stuart has learned a lesson. The mouse can't win in a cat and mouse game. So there's Stuart, stuck inside the flower vase, and there's sleepy Snowbell, stretching after her nap. After a while, Snowbell said, I hope he doesn't hide for too long. After another while, Snowbell said, wait, what am I doing even thinking about the mouse? Finally, Snowbell said, I'm going out. I've really got to get out of the house a bit more. And Snowbell has a little cat door to go out into her backyard. She's not going to find Stuart in the backyard, is she? How's Stuart going to get out of the vase? Let's turn the page and find out. Nobody will ever find me in here, Stuart said. I have to tip the vase over so I can crawl out. Stuart began to rock back and forth, back and forth. The vase tipped to one side, it tipped to the other. It fell over and began to roll faster and faster toward the edge of the shelf. Look at that. There is Stuart, tipping that vase over, boys and girls. Whoa, cried Stuart. He's safe, but the vase is completely, nobody will find me in here. I have to tip it over so I can crawl out. The vase tipped to one side, it tipped to the other. It fell over and began to roll faster and faster towards the edge of the shelf. Whoa, cried Stuart as it tipped over. Maybe I'll just have a small snack before going outside, said Snowbell. Help, help, yelled Stuart. And you know, Snowbell is going to hear Stuart, and Stuart's going to be fine. Let's see how it happens. Snowbell looked up and saw the vase rolling fast. Stuart, shouted Snowbell. He pounced onto the shelf. He pounced onto the vase just in time to help Stuart. Snowbell doesn't want Stuart to get hurt falling out of the vase. Snowbell's a sweet cat after all. Stuart crawled out of the vase. Snowbell, you found me. Well, I wanted a snack, and that made me think of you, said Snowbell. Thanks for saving me, Stuart said. Shh, keep it to yourself, my mouse friend. This kind of cat and mouse game gets no respect, said Snowbell. No problem, Snowbell, said Stuart, but thank you for saving me from that fall. Look how happy they are helping each other. But next time, I get to choose the game, said Stuart. And boys and girls, that is the end of Chapter 1, The Adventures of Stuart Little. Our next story time, I'll be reading another adventure, Stuart Sets Sail. It's been lovely reading to you. I miss you, I love you, and I look forward to reading to you again later. Bye, boys and girls.